I'm back with my Impact Wrestling review for October 22nd, 2014. And before I get to that, I want to remind everyone to check out Wrestling News Talk on Facebook, along with my friends, Audrey Corbeil, Big Way Hernandez, and Big Bill Skyler, who won the show, who won the page. They also have their own YouTube show on Audrey Corbeil's YouTube page called the Tna Wrestling Show every Saturday night. Also, check out Bill Apno 1 Wrestling on Twitter and OneWrestling.com. Also, check out my page, Big Jump 360, on Facebook and Twitter. Now, let's get to Impact Wrestling. We kick it off with the Tag Team Title Tournament to decide the number one contenders for the Tag Team Championships, held currently by the champions, the Wolves, David Richards and Eddie Edwards. The first team out of the box is the newly reunited tag team of the Hardys, Matt and Jeff, back together to enter the Tag Team Title Championship Tournament. Their first round opponents are the makeshift romance team of DJC and Jesse Gutters, as Bobby E is still on hiatus doing the Amazing Race. Jesse Gutters and DJC take up slack to enter the tag team tournament. They end up coming up short against the Hardys. I believe DJC is the one that got pinned. I'm not sure. I can't remember at the moment. It was Jesse Gutters who got pinned in the match. Jeff Hardy hitting the Swanton Bomb, which was preceded by Matt Hardy hitting the Twist of Fate to set it up for Jeff to pick up the pinfall victory. After that, we had Blam come to the ring to discuss what he did to Devon last week when he attacked him from behind. He says that Blam says he wants to become known as the new King of Hardcore after what he did to the Monster Abyss, taking him out of the picture with his own weapon, the 2x4 covered in nails, known as Janice. But he wants to be known as the new King of Hardcore, and the only way to do that, in his opinion, is to take out Devon. Devon comes out and they get into a brawl. It's broken up by security as the matchmaker of TNA, Kurt Angle, comes out and makes a hardcore street fight for later tonight between Devon and Blam. He says they can do anything and everything they want in that match. After that, we have the second match of the first round of the Tag Team Title Tournament, Contenders Tournament, as we have Low Key come out and announce his tag team partner as the Samoan Submission Machine, the X-Division Champion Samoa Joe, and they take on Sam Shaw and Gutter. Before this match, we saw a backstage segment with Whitney talking to Sam Shaw about something that she wanted him to do, but we couldn't really figure it out until we got to the match. Whitney comes out close to the very beginning of the match, as Sam Shaw is on the apron waiting to be tagged in. She's screaming at him to do something, but it's unclear what until she looked like it was an accident, but she ended up tripping. Gutter and causing him to walk into a Pele kick from Low Key, which led to a Nikita clutch from Samoa Joe for the submission victory. After the match, Goto got into the face of Whitney, and as he's screaming at Whitney, he gets attacked from behind with a chair by Sam Shaw, who lays in multiple chair shots to a downed Goto, and then proceeds to pretty much make out with Whitney right on top of Goto's body. A new couple, I guess you could say, in TNA wrestling. I don't know where this is going, but I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's always great to have two characters like this together, so I think it's going to be an awesome thing to see on Impact. But we continue on with EC3 and got his name at the moment. The former Borders Clay, along with EC3. EC3 is talking about they will be in the tag team tournament tonight, and actually challenges his former best friend Spud to come up with a tag team partner to take them on. Apparently, if you saw the video of Impact Wrestling on YouTube, you will know that Spud is not actually fired. Kurt Angle, we hired him as a active wrestler, so tonight apparently Spud is in the building, and EC3 has challenged him to come up with a tag team partner to take on him and the artist formerly known as Borders Clay. If I remember his name, I'll use it. I can't think of it right now, but that's gonna be interesting. After that, we had Kenny King, MVP, and Bobby Lashley talking backstage, talking about how Lashley's gonna run through Bobby Roode next week when he defends the TNA World Heavyweight Championship against the X Factor in the main event next week. They also announced MVP and Kenny King will be in the tag team title tournament. Don't know if they're gonna be in a match tonight, but they are officially in the tournament. So apparently the stable that I'm calling MLK could actually end up holding all the gold in TNA Impact Wrestling. But we'll have to see where that continues as we move on into Impact Wrestling. With knockout action, it was supposed to be Rebel taking on Rebel of the Menagerie taking on Angelina Love, but instead of Angelina, we got Havoc, who came out and destroyed Rebel, just like she's done to everyone in the Knockouts division. But this time, it was the return of Gail Kim, as she came out and ambushed Havoc. They got into a brawl that ended up having to be separated by the security guards. Havoc actually tossed Gail Kim up the ramp, not down the ramp. She tossed her up the ramp. Gail Kim had her shoulder taped, but she was still trying to fight. The very much larger Havoc, the Knockouts champion, on a dominant bulldozer-like run at the moment, but can Gail Kim stop her? We still have to wait and see how that plays out as we move on to the first main event, the first part of the main event for tonight, the hardcore street fight between Devon and Graham. So let's get back and see how it turns out. We come back Impact with the hardcore match between Graham and Devon. Turns into a 2-on-1 situation as Devon would say he has everything in control. He went for a top rope maneuver with Graham trapped under a trash can, He went for the top rope maneuver,
but got
hit from behind with a kendo stick by Magnus, who came out of nowhere
uh,
and hit with a kendo stick.
causing him to fall.
They fall back into the ring off the turnbuckle, set it up ram to hit him with the infamous turnbuckle that he's been
metal turnbuckle
he's been using to win just about every match, every hardcore match he's been in.
Magnus
picks up another win. Ram picks up another win.
over
Hardcore legend and D1. After that, we had
the
Sarge Chris Melendez teaming up with Anderson
to take on MVP
and Kenny King in the Tag Team Championship and Contenders Tournament. And the match broke down as all four men were in the ring at the same time. And
MVP went for
some sort of a running maneuver into the corner on Kenny Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
But Chris Melendez
was able to tackle him
football style and knock him out of the ring. But took his eye off the ball, which led to
Kenny King
rolling him up for the 1-2-3 pinfall victory. Kenny King and MVP
will move on into
the tournament to face Samoa Joe and
Low-Key next week.
As the Hardys take on
Tyrus
and EC3 next week in the second round of the tournament.
Those are the second
round tournament matches. We continue on with
the Wolves,
the tag team champions, finishing up a promo for their
talking about
the tag team tournament to decide the challengers.
After they
finish the promo, Eddie Edwards walks off. Davey Richards
goes
a different direction and runs into James Storm,
who apparently is trying to
recruit Davey Richards into his revolution,
and
he ends up leaving Manic to talk to Davey Richards. I'm not sure what this is going to lead to. Possibly a tag team match, some sort of tag team feud between the Revolution and the Wolves.
I just don't want to see
the Wolves split up right now, considering they are the tag team champions,
and they pretty much
have only been there in TNA for a few months now.
And like I said, they're still holding
the tag team titles. After that, we had EY
backstage talking to
Spud about being his tag team partner. Spud
at first refused,
but after EY came to the ring
and was talking about
really wanting to be his partner.
He played Spud's
music, and like I said, he used to come out. The opponents
were
EC3 and Tyrus. After EC3,
after a few minutes of
EC3 parading Spud, who wasn't even there,
Spud's
music hit again, and he actually came out to confront his former employee,
former
employer, I should say. I messed up moments ago. I gave away the ending of this match
as EC3 and
Tyrus ended up taking up the win.
Spud put up a huge
valiant fight, actually slapping the taste out of
EC3's
mouth. But he ended up falling victim to a much larger
Tyrus,
which led to EC3 taking the glory
and taking a pinfall victory
over Spud. I really like
the way they built
building Spud up as this underdog that has a lot of fight in him.
And I want to see this
continue to a point where Spud actually gets some sort of revenge
against EC3
down the road somewhere.
After that, we had a contract
signing for the World Championship match next week.
on Impact Wrestling.
We will have Bobby Roode taking on Bobby Lashley for the TNA
World Heavyweight Championship.
uh,
Uh,
Kurt Angle came out to oversee the contract signing. Bobby Lashley was accompanied to the ring by
MVP and Kenny
King. MVP tried to pretty much run the show,
just like he always does.
and Kurt Angle ended up
Telling him that there would
be
be
a special referee for the match. MVP
assumed that it would be,
be Eric Young, because Eric Young and Bobby Roode are such close friends.
but instead,
Kurt Angle said it would be him. It would be the Olympic gold medalist,
Kurt Angle is the
special referee next week. And MVP decided that his client would not
be involved in the match.
he actually tried to get Lashley to follow him out of the ring, but instead
Bobby Lashley
instead of following MVP and Kenny King out of the ring,
Lashley actually ended up
signed the contract, much to the dismay of MVP.
much to the
Dismay of MVP.
Bobby Roode actually
Signed
signed
it before Bobby Lashley did. So as he heard that Kurt Angle was
the referee.
Roode was on board and signed it very quickly.
And that was followed by what I
Just then when Lashley signed it,
went out.
MVP wanted him to. It's really interesting next week.
The tag team tournament finishes.
Second round of the tag team tournament plus a world title match
Next week.
between Lashley and Roode. I can't wait to see it, but until
Next week.
probably not until next week, but until tomorrow.
When I talk
About NXT. That's it for now. I'm out of here. Bye.
like, subscribe, and
Comment. Let me know what you thought of Impact Wrestling. Until tomorrow. That's it for now.
I'm out of here.